Park Zoo is celebrating its 150th anniversary by inviting the community to lend its creative talents to a new mosaic. The mural will be made up of individual tiles painted by members of the Southern Tier community. Each tile will have a specific color scheme that creates the bigger picture.
We got 150 tiles to paint for this project because we turn 150 years old in 2025. So this project is actually one of the first things that's kicking off our sesquicentennial celebration for 2025.
Tiles can be purchased at the zoo's gift shop for $50. They can be bought by individuals or groups, and you can paint whatever you want. Subjects in similar murals have been memorials, beloved pets, and even company logos. The full artwork will be unveiled in February.